Hey everyone, welcome to the Bearded Respect, number 77. Uh, I'm Bruce Eddie Scott. We got Jason. Mike's running a little late tonight, considering he's in San Francisco. And I think you know this other guy we got here.
Yeah, well, I don't know which name you want to use. I like Mike's. I liked his post today. It was pretty cool. But yeah, what's up, guys? It's great to see you. Yeah, Mike's over doing his fashion show over in San Francisco, right?
Yep.
Loved it.
And we will be right back after this intro video.
Am I frozen? Keep getting a pop-up that says having connection issues, but we're all figured out on bars. Some of your streams have a connection issues. Stand by and trying to restore. Okay, you all can hear me. I can't hear you guys now.
How you doing? Jason, you want to welcome
Okay.
some of these people?
Yeah. We'll get back up to the top here. We got lots going on already. Okay. There's E-Rock.
What's up, E? Good to see you, brother.
JP. Hey, JP.
What's going on, JP?
There it is. Now we got Mike. The Outlaw Q. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Be right back 1 second here. Let me see what's going on.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you.
Okay, I don't know, or super lag or what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something's going on.
Yeah, I think there's a slight one.
Triple B.
Hey.
Respectables. Respectables. I like it.
There's Michael in the chat.
Oh, he made the chat.
What's up, Mike? I like the fashion, man. I like the fashion out there in San Francisco. It looks good on you.
Becky. Hey, Miss Bruce City.
Hey, Becky.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Q will be.
Yeah, we can't
Mike
wait.
Q's going to be in Nashville. Big Stu.
Woohoo.
There's Tara. Hey, Tara.
What's up, Tara?
Hey.
Elvina. How's it going? We got Corey. Hey, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
What's up, Corey? Good to see you, man.
We got Ellie. We got this stranger. Hey, Gary.
Hey, G.
Aldemir. Hey, Aldemir.
What's up, Aldemir?
Hey.
Look at that. Look at that. That profile photo. He's like a model down there on the beach. I love it, man. I love it.
And we got a Facebook user.
I'm not sure who that is.
So I guess Facebook doesn't send the names through, is what I see.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, a lot of times that's Angie from Angry Redhead. Not sure if it is today or not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that I've seen before. I think that on Facebook, I think you have to authorize your name to go through somehow. I don't know exactly
Right.
how, but
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to do it, but they make it difficult.
Yeah. Dan B. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
what's up, Dan?
There's that handsome devil. Hey, Walter.
Kind of like you, Jason. One of the best beards that I see, man. Walter's got
His
a.
is
Yeah.
yeah. His blows mine away. I mean,
Oh, Walter's got an epic beard. He's got a great barber he told me about after my bad barber experience. So
oh yeah, you can tell in his posts. There's Mark. Hey, Mark.
what's going on, Mark?
Donald. Good to see you, Donald.
What's up, Donald?
Hey, Donald.
And then we got Justin, Sodium Soldier.
Yeah.
So
For
Ken,
joining
is
us.
this you on Facebook?
No, that's my YouTube there.
Yep.
Oh, okay. The ones that say paired are the ones coming from your YouTube.
Yeah,
channel.
Yes.
I suppose so. This, like I was telling Jason, or I was telling Scott, this is the first time I'd ever seen this. So, I like this restream platform, but I followed the prompts in the beginning and it set all that up. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool feature.
A Damn Beast Media.
yeah, that's my buddy Randy down in Georgia.
Ooh.
You go to his channel, you're gonna hear a lot of Go Dogs.
There's Mel. There she is.
I don't
figured
mind
you-
that. They have they stole their G from the Packers.
They did borrow. They made the deal. They
Yes,
borrowed it.
yes.
They had, yeah, absolutely. But Randy, yeah, just know that we had that logo first, and you guys sort of borrowed it. So
There's Chris. He's running a little late. He should be in. He said.
Yeah, he told us he was going to be late.
hold on, let me turn that off.
But there's a little bit of a time change in San Francisco. And then he came from Hawaii, which was a big time change.
Hemp Wizard. Nice to see you.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, I turned my night. You guys disregard my Nightbot messages. I just turned it off, so no more should come through. Sorry about that.
No big deal. As long as we know where they're coming from.
Yeah, I don't want to do my own promotion over here. So
We don't mind.
Hey, Vic. Good to see you.
How you doing, Vic?
Hey, we got Vinny P in the house over here. Hey, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny.
What's up, my brother Vinny P? Good to see you, man.
Sleeper Hound.
Do we know that one?
Sleeper Hound, I believe, is over on my
No,
channel.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is all, like I said, this is all new to me. So I was answering, there's a Facebook comment you'll see in a minute. So I was answering that.
Hey, Nicholas.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, that's Waltimus Prime.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. Yeah, what's up, Walt?
Wow.
And there's Michael Romney. That's
How you
it,
doing?
Right. And I know. Just was that last night on your show?
Yeah, he was in my
name
chat.
was-
Yeah, I had to guess his last name, and I got it right.
Yeah.
I apologized up front because I thought I was going to mess it up, but he said I got it. The H is silent.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that now. Talking about the threads. So you can drop some knowledge on that later, Ken.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that if you guys want. I want to say real quick, too, because I've seen a couple of comments like in my chat. If you're in my chat, I just pinned a post to the top with the link to the video for the Bearded Respect. If you guys want to jump out of mine and come over here, that way you'll be in their chat, and maybe it'll make more sense.
Plus, it'll boost us up a little bit. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
What's up, Matt?
And, uh-oh. There he is.
How you doing, Mike?
Good. How is everyone?
Great.
Good.
Great.
Sorry I'm late.
Hey, Jason.
Got held up on the trolley.
It's all right, man. You're on vacation. You look like you're
Yeah.
nice and refreshed.
Yeah, it has been very nice and refreshing, although today's very cold. I had no idea how cold San Francisco was.
Send it over here. I'll take it.
Yeah, we've probably had our hottest week for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? I think it was the third or the fifth. It was like the hottest day as far as world temperature.
I know yesterday it was the heat index was 100 degrees, and I was out walking right at 11 o'clock our time, and it was already 100 degrees.
Yeah. For Wisconsin, doesn't happen often.
I left the
Wow.
South to get away from that.
All right.
So what's up, Billy? Hey, fun fact about the comment you have up on screen. This is the guy that married Mel and I.
Wow.
So yeah, what's up,
All
Billy?
right.
Man, it's good to see you.
Oh,
Hey, Billy.
What's up, Brad?
Brad. Yeah.
Aye.
Got Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Mark Johnson. Let's see. No, this thing is. It might be me. I'm acting up a little bit. Here we go.
You guys got all the cool people in here tonight.
Yeah. Got a full house.
What's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother.
Come.
Jason, is your clicker not working tonight?
I don't know. He was complaining
It-
about lag
Oh.
earlier.
Yeah. Hey, Tanya. Good to see you.
What's up, Tanya? Nice tan. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how well I'm coming in. I'm using hotel Wi-Fi, so
You look and sound good.
Yep, seems good here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look
Yeah.
and sound good. Yeah, I'm clicking on comments and they're taking forever to come up. I mean, but at least for me it is. I don't know if it come up for you guys or not, but there he is. See, it came up on my phone, but it's not up here on the screen. There it comes.
Hmm.
B Suthoff.
Yeah, that's Billy. He came over to his YouTube account.
Oh, okay.
Billy. That's the guy that married us. So I've known Billy for years,
Okay.
years and years and years.
We got Chris Perez.
what's up, President?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Boy, these chances, I'm having a hard time keeping up. So, hello, everybody. There's Michael P. Hey, Michael.
What's up, Michael P?
We don't want to.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Michael, I sent you a couple more DMs last night. I sent you the picture. You looked at that, and then I sent other stuff, and I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. Uh-huh. Yeah, something's funny's going on here, Big Stu. I don't know what's going on.
What's up, Big Stu?
yeah, Chris from True North. I forgot to post that unboxing, but I will get it put out by the morning. Meant to have it out last Friday.
Oh yeah,
Diablo.
Diablo. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
He's a California implant now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope things are going well for him.
Yeah, you are, Russ. It says, holy mackerel, I'm late.
I don't think you missed much.
Hey, I'm finally caught up.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, there's a stop.
Yeah, I'll just hit on those Alaska comments real quick. When it was the 100 degrees here that we were talking about yesterday, I looked up just to be curious. I looked up Alaska's weather. It was 56 there yesterday in Anchorage. So I told Mel, I was like, we should just move to Alaska at this point because we didn't get far enough away from the heat.
Have you been to Alaska before?
I've never been. No.
Nearby.
No, I've been wanting to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had orders to go to Alaska from Fort Jackson, but those orders got canceled. I went to Germany, which is great because Germany is where I met Mel, so that would have not
Right.
happened. So
Yeah. Yeah, so you and I have that in common. We both met our wives in the Army.
yeah, where did you and your wife meet?
So she was stationed in Natick, Massachusetts at Army Research Labs, and I did a TDY there, and that's where we met.
Ah, very
And
cool.
then I got orders to go to Hawaii, and we kept dating, and then we got married, and she came out to Hawaii to join me.
Do you want to tell everyone else what TDY means?
Oh, it's like a temporary duty assignment. So it can range from a couple months to, I guess, 6 months is probably max. But yeah, it was a very weird assignment. It was right out of AIT. They needed like 20 people to volunteer for this TDY, and I was like, hell yeah, it's something different. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep, Natick, home of Doug Flutie and Joe Rogan. I did see Doug Flutie when I was there. Got to play basketball with him.
Nice.
You probably had the advantage there.
No, that guy's athletic.
Well, I mean, height-wise.
Height-wise, yeah. But it was just before he signed with the Buffalo Bills. He was, he was a free agent, and he was at home and just playing rec basketball.
Yeah, Jason, I'm always gonna be crushing on Mel. That's just the way it goes, man.
That's the way it should be.
So, Ken, what was your job in the Army? What was Mel's job?
So my official job, my MOS was I was finance.
Okay.
But I did IT so I was finance from Fort Jackson to Germany for about the first, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. And funny story, the way that I got into IT in the Army was that, so if you remember back in the day, like IT was different, right? Every unit had their own, like, it was not centralized. Every unit had their own exchange servers and had their own, basically their own little IT infrastructure, right? So our civilian IT guys, they were getting some new servers. They were going to build up, upgrade the exchange servers and do all kinds of stuff. And they needed volunteers to help them. I had IT experience. I worked at Staples before I joined the Army. And so I volunteered because my only other option was to PMCS Humvees. So, so I volunteered for it, and that started my IT thing. So I was IT pretty much everywhere after that. Mel was an MP. She was much more hardcore than I was.
I don't even think they had IT when I was in.
Well, I know they didn't when I was in.
You at least had TA-312s, right? You had the field radios. You had that level of...
Yeah, that was comms. I mean,
Right.
we had communications. I don't know. I was always assigned to. I was a medic, but I was assigned to infantry. So there wasn't, like, I don't think anyone said IT in the infantry. It might have been there, but
Right.
it was just the comms guy, the radio guy.
Yeah, there were no cell phones when I was in.
I had cell phones. We did have cell phones, but
We had to get phone cards so we could call home.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Stu, it probably wasn't too far from 2 cups on a string. And I was in the field a lot because I was a tanker, so.
Yeah.
You probably spent a lot of time at Knox then, huh?
Well, yeah, that's where I did my all my training and my AIT. It was 19 weeks. Instead of just basic training, we had it combined where it's like 19 weeks of basic training with your AIT through in there.
Same drill sergeant, same
Yep,
cadre,
yep.
all that? Okay.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Nice. Did they get nicer after the basic training portion was over?
No, because they considered it basic training the whole way through.
Oh, so it literally was basic the whole way.
Yeah.
There was no transition to like AIT.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
it was like a long basic training.
Nice.
So Ken, was your first look at Mel going through a gate?
It was walking through the door of the club on post.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I had just come back from
That's
Kosovo.
better.
Yeah,
That's
I had just come back from Kosovo, and I didn't want to go out that night. My buddy wanted to, so we went out. We walked into this door of this club on post, and she was sitting at the table, like right in front of the door as you walk in. And yeah, it was pretty much love at first sight.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Chris, it's all Army except for Jason.
Yeah.
But on screen right now, yes, it's all Army.
Right. Yeah. What about you, Mike? What was were you a medic? Am I right about that?
Yeah, I was
thought
a medic.
So.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I was a medic. And my wife was a supply specialist. So, yeah, I was assigned to infantry in Hawaii and then Fort Carson.
Nice. Never made it out there. I heard it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we
Well,
like it out west. So,
That's where I tried to get stationed, and then I got Fort Hood.
yeah. Yeah, well, I re-enlisted for Fort Carson. That was like one of the options I had, and I had family in Denver, so I felt like, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was part of my re-enlistment choice.
I tried to re-enlist to go to Fort Knox because it would have been close to home, but they said no, and I went to Fort Bragg. So,
Oh, wow. I see Jason in the green room. I don't know if he's coming back in or what.
Or if he's still got issues. He's shaking his head, so I'm guessing no.
Oh, he's
Jason
taking a
Ray.
picture.
So, Ken, what was it that brought you back to doing some beard stuff on your channel?
You know, it's funny. The entire time that I was off doing other things, there was a part of me that missed doing beard content. You know, I was talking to Dan a little bit today. We were chatting about it a little bit, and I think it really came down to, you know, I don't know if I was. I don't like the word burnout. I've kind of realized that me personally, I don't think burnout's a real thing. I think that I got a little bit complacent and lazy maybe. But
Yeah.
at the same time, going off and doing that other type of content, I love doing the content coaching stuff. Love doing the true crime stuff. And then of course after that, I was really just doing fitness and all that. And I really didn't plan on doing much more, but as more time went by, I just missed doing beard content. And so it's something that I kind of thought about for a while, and I said on my stream last night, like I thought about it for a while and didn't even really mention much to Mel about it. And then one night we were chatting and I just told her like, hey, I'm thinking about going back and doing beard content. And she was like super excited about it. So when she was excited about it, I knew it was probably the right call. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. I missed it. You know, I was still hanging around sometimes and buying some new releases and things like that. I still love the stuff, so it was just right to come back.
Well, yeah, and you can. It's not all you're doing, so you can do a little bit here, a little bit there. It's not like you have to go overboard or anything.
Yeah, it'll be beards and fitness. I mean, the fitness stuff's not going anywhere. That is definitely me now. So it'll be beards and fitness both for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, amazing changes you've gone through since starting that fitness journey. Like within, I think, the first 30, 40 days, like you can tell you're thinning out and getting stronger, and definitely resembled difference.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's you know, having a coach is one of the best decisions that I ever made.
Hmm.
You know, learning the right ways to eat, the right foods to eat, you know, for what you're doing and things like it's made all the difference in the world. Um, I tried to do some stuff on my own before and done okay, but nutrition was never quite there. So having a nutrition coach for me is huge. Um, Look, I'm a fat boy at heart. I like to eat.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
I think the three of us can relate to that.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah,
dudes, right? For the most part, we
Yeah.
love to eat. It's just,
Right.
yeah.
yeah. Now, what did you say last night? You've lost 82 pounds.
82 pounds total for my heaviest weight. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That can get up to like almost another person.
That's
Yeah,
pretty much a small human. Yeah.
Yeah. That's impressive. I'm interested in the nutrition stuff that you're planning on coming out with.
Yeah. We're getting ready to try some protein cookies. And we're gonna try them first. If those turn out well, then I'm gonna make a video about those. Supposedly they're pretty good. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I've had like protein balls before.
Hmm.
I would think there's something similar.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing some of the stuff I found. Like you can make pancakes just out of protein powder and baking powder.
Yeah, that is kind of amazing.
Yeah. And Vinny P, I see your comment there about you. Vinny P said something about fitting food in his mouth. Dude, you're a beast. You're a beast, man.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Jason, how's it going over there? Can you
I
with
don't
us?
know.
Or you...
I don't know. I'm here. This thing, it's slow. I mean, it's unresponsive.
Uh,
You tried restarting?
Yeah, I restarted. I got out and restarted the whole computer, and after I restarted the computer, that's when I sent you that thing saying not responding. But yeah, I don't know. Seems to be going okay right now.
official Ken. Ken, that was a good video today of your nose plucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you had a lot of
little
fun.
bit of that. Yeah. So I was watching that. We were at breakfast and kind of starting our day out here in San Francisco, and I was trying to shake some ketchup up to put on my hash browns, and I grabbed the bottle. I start shaking it like that. The cap comes off, ketchup all over me.
Oh man.
Thank God. Like, it was a packed diner. Thank God it didn't land on anyone else. But that's how my day started.
In a diner too yet?
Yeah, it was in a diner. Yeah. I ketchup on my beard, my shirt, my pants. Across the table, diagonal. Didn't hit my wife, thank God. And then didn't hit anyone else around us.
Oh, it sounds like something I do.
What's up, Dan?
What's up, Dan?
Dan.
Hey,
And Vinny P, you're too kind, man. You know I'm trying to catch up somewhat to you, and that's never gonna happen. You're the man. But I appreciate it.
I'm too old for ketchup.
There's no such thing.
No. Gary says deadhead.
Yeah, if
Was
you
it,
didn't know, he's a big um, Dead fan. Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Was that ketchup one of them glass bottles with the metal cap?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen one
Yeah.
of them in a long time.
The lid wasn't screwed on. It was just sitting on top of it, apparently.
Oh, I
So
thought maybe
picked
that's
it
why
up.
you're wearing the goggles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shop was cool. So we went to Ashbury Haight today, and that was like one of the shops there was this kind of like clothing store. And we walk in, and the retailer there was like, "Hey, let me get you dressed up." So, trying to sell me the stuff. I was like, "Oh." It was fun.
Well, you got a video out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say one more time. If you guys are over in my chat, there's a link pinned to the top, so you guys can head over to the respect chat. I think next time I do this, whether I'm back on your show or if somebody else is using Restream, I'm not going to link my channel.
Oh.
I followed the prompts in the beginning, didn't know what I was doing,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, ketchup pearl necklace. So, Ken, are you originally from Kentucky? Is that like where you're born and raised?
I was born in Elizabethtown, right outside Fort Knox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, born and raised there, joined the Army to get out of there, and then moved back thereafter.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people do that once they have kids, Like,
Right.
that was a good town to raise kids in.
Yeah, it's not
I mean,
bad.
that's what we did. So.
Yeah. Love being back up. Love being up in Wisconsin though. We're back here now where Mel is from.
Yeah. Okay.
Love it up here.
Well, you seem to be enjoying it. You got a boat.
Yeah.
You just spent a lot of time up in Door County.
Oh, I love Door County. Absolutely love Door County.
Yeah, I feel like between the Dells and Door County, I feel like I grew up there because my family would rent houses in both places a couple times a year.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many beautiful places. I mean, Door County. I mean, you're surrounded by water, and there's
Yeah.
so many resorts and cool things around there.
Yeah, there's every time you turn around, there's another place. Oh,
Right. Right.
you can't check them all out.
So you guys want me to go ahead and take this question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald, that's a great question. And that's actually something I didn't cover last night, but there's a lot that I learned. I mean, doing the content coaching, and I was learning from other content coaches also, because you're in that community, right? Kind of like the beard community. You're learning about different beard stuff from other beard guys. Every community is kind of like that. So, I'll tell you the biggest thing that I picked up from being in the coaching community is brevity. A lot of my beard reviews were like 25 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And most people don't want to watch a 25-minute video. They just don't. Myself included, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my goal is to be at like 10 to 12 minutes now tops. So things like that, things like creating better short form content, which short form is great. And that really translates into long form content because you learn to be more brief until I go live, and then I just keep talking. But you learn to be more brief. You learn to get your points across. You learn that you don't have to tell everybody every single detail in a video, right? People are smart enough to pick up, details between what you're talking about. So there's a lot of stuff that I picked up during those different stints of doing different things. My reviews are going to look different. I mean, I think things are going to look a lot different now. Hopefully a lot better. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing, like with Dagan, his reviews. His reviews are short, but they're precise and to the point.
Yep.
So yeah, they're easy to watch. Those long ones, yeah, they get tough sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm a it's funny, I'm introverted, right, in person, but I'm
Hmm.
also I'm not a teacher, but I feel like I have the ability to teach, so that sort of translates into when I start explaining stuff, and that doesn't always come across the right way in a long video. People eventually just get bored and move
Yeah.
on. So
Yeah. Or you can watch where people kind of fall off
right,
in your analytics.
yep. Yeah, definitely. Especially this week coming up. That will be a topic on the channel. That's all part of the nutrition. Like me, for example, my goal every day is it kind of shifts based on my current where I'm at right now, but like 2,200 calories, 200 grams of protein, 238 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. Those are my goals daily. So I track everything that I eat. And I've learned a whole lot about that. Again, that's all thanks to my nutrition coach. You don't realize when you go to like, whatever McDonald's or Culver's or wherever, when you go, grab a number 7 with a fry and whatever, how throughout the day, how much those things stack up. So counting them really shows you what you're eating, and nutrition's like 80% of your success you're going to have when you're trying to, get in better shape. So that'll be a huge topic on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's always helpful to have someone to make you a little bit accountable.
Oh, that too. Cause he yells at me if I do wrong, if I mess up. Oh, how much weight? So, deadlifts. I think the last deadlift video I did, I think I'm deadlifting 250, um, which is still low, but it's uh, from where I was. I mean, I love it. I'm completely good with it. Um, bench, one. I don't know. I don't do a bench press very. I'm usually dumbbells. So mostly what I post those deadlift videos. So that's where I'm at with deadlifts. Squats, I'm kind of taking it easy because I keep hurting my back. So I think squats don't like me.
I'm going to say one thing. Okay, Scott's back. I'm going to say one thing though. On your posts, okay, it's funny because Dan C. and Tyson, them guys, they all talk about their calves, And when we were out in Jackson Hole last year, Scott's got some pretty beefy sized calves there, and I pointed them out to Tyson. But watching you do your little calf raises there, you're sporting some nice calves there, buddy.
I love leg day. It's weird, right? I love leg day, but my legs are the strongest part of my body. I wish the rest of my body grew as fast as my legs.
All right.
I think for a standing calf lift, I'm at like 370. Leg press. So there's two different variations of leg press, right? There's the leg press machine that everybody loves because it's on roller bearings and you can throw a whole bunch of weight on there and lift a whole bunch. But if you get on a leg press machine, it's a different story. So on the leg press machine, I use the harder one. I'm at about 280, 290. I mean, on the regular roller bearing leg press machine, I think I can push like 5 something. But I never do that one because it seems too easy.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it seems too easy for me. It's an easier machine for most people because of the way it's designed. So yeah, I appreciate that. I wish the rest of me would grow as fast as my calves.
Over.
Jeez.
Yes.
I don't think you're helping Ken with that comment.
I haven't had a cheese curd in a while, but that's okay. My willpower is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually Culver's my go-to as a grilled chicken sandwich now.
Now, is your nutrition coach the same as your, like, is it like one coach and covers all?
It is, yeah.
So through like First Form?
Through First
Coaching?
Form, yeah.
Yeah.
So to answer Tara's question, yeah, the First Form app is what I use. You know, it's got my workouts, it's got my nutrition, my coaching is through that app. So, so that's what I love the app. Chronometer, I'm not familiar with. I have to check it out just to see what it looks like.
Never heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Walter says used to be able to leg press the entire rack. Yeah, the rollerball leg press. I mean, it's a good exercise, but you know, a lot of guys can really push some weight on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I prefer the more vertical leg press machine. I feel like I get a better workout that way.
So you recently started kind of like a club for other people to do 75 hard with you. How many you got going right now?
So I just started the Facebook group. There's a couple in there that are going. There's a few more getting ready to start. I know one of them is Evan. I don't know if I saw him in the chat here, but he's going to start, I think, tomorrow. I've seen a few other people say they're going to start. You know, to be clear, I will never be a fitness coach. That is not even something I want to do. I have no intention of ever doing that. You know, my purpose, goal is just to try to inspire and motivate others. And usually if somebody wants coaching, I just send them to my coach. Like,
Yeah.
go talk to
Right.
Logan. So, but yeah, that's what the Facebook group is for. And you don't have to be doing 75 hard to join the group, but I kind of had the
Right.
idea to, you know, there were people that wanted to do 75 hard, and I figured a Facebook group is probably the easiest way to have everybody in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So First Form coaching is not in your future.
No, I don't have any plans of ever wanting to coach.
Nah.
No. It kind of goes along with the content coaching, right? One of the reasons why I sort of went from content coaching on to the next thing is because around that same time we started making plans to move to Wisconsin. I retired from the Army, and we were planning on moving, so that means I was going to change jobs, right? The job that I'd had for so many years, and I was working from home, so I could get my morning work done, and then I could spin around and do some content stuff, and spin back around. You guys know how it is starting a new job. You're learning a whole new environment, new people, new boss.
All right.
So I could not do content coaching and, continue that. Plus I had the whole thing of taxes and running a business, and I'm just not interested. I'll work for somebody and let them take care of the legal stuff. So
Look at this stranger in the chat.
what's up, Dave? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, Dave.
Hey,
What's
Dave.
up?
Dave's back in the gym too.
Good. Good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, all that to say, I enjoyed content coaching for a little bit, but moving back into a coaching role like that, even in fitness and nutrition, is not something that I have any desire to do. I'll let somebody else tell me what to do.
Well, from what I understand, it because of your content coaching, it kind of brought these two together to form the Bearded Respect.
I am not going to take credit for that, but I am super proud to be a part of that, and you guys are crushing it with the stream, so I'm happy about that.
Well, thanks. We're just trying to have fun and move it forward. I mean, we traveled across the country together.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't expect when we started this.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I mean, that was my goal with the just stream with me stuff when I was doing coaching, was just, getting people to go live. to get on screen and get used to it, because once you get on screen for that first couple times, I mean, all three of you guys know, once you get on screen, there's almost sort of an addiction to going live. Like, you love going live and hanging out and chatting and, whatever it is you're doing, right? Sharing your story or just shooting the breeze with the other guys and ladies or whatever. So my goal was just to get people on screen so that they could see that it's not scary, and see what it's all about. So.
Yeah, somebody reached out to me earlier this week that is going to be on the stream. I forgot to tell these two guys, and I'm not going to mention any names or nothing like that, but somebody reached out to me and they're a little nervous. So I tried to put them at ease and say, I was nervous too. Everybody's nervous. Everybody thinks their voice sounds retarded, and they sound they just sound weird and everything. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's a lot of fun just to come on and talk with everybody and tell your stories, like you said,
Yeah.
Like lately I've been talking about them puppies a lot, but yeah, it's fun.
Oh, it really is. Walter, so on that question, I'm really trying to be careful, make sure that I don't. I go to a chiropractor once a month. Doing deadlifts the other day, I sort of felt, my back was sore after. It wasn't hurt, but I got a little bit sore. I'm going lighter on squats and stuff like that. Just trying to gauge, if I have to not do squats, then I won't do squats. If squats are going to hurt me, I just won't do them, because I want to stay in the gym doing something. So I'm trying to be careful and figure that part out. But yeah. No, he's in Indiana. So all internet. I actually met him while I was doing content coaching. He had a podcast and we did a podcast episode together. And we've been kind of friends ever since then. He's always been a fitness guy he's been lifting for, 25 years. And he started coaching, probably about a year ago. And I jumped on with him and started working with him, pretty shortly after that, maybe 5 or 6 months after that.
That's cool.
Vinny P, you're natural, man. I've seen you on screen before. You and I have been live on Instagram together before.
I would have never guessed he was nervous.
No.
No, he was on the J. Cruz Tyson anniversary show. Showed up there. He was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, knows what he's talking about. Very knowledgeable.
Yep. Yeah, Vinny P, I'll do that. I've got plenty of videos I can send you that I've taken from different angles. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll send you some videos. See what you have to say, for sure.
Yeah, Chris, we love to get community members on here too. It's always a lot of fun to bring them on. So if there's anybody who ever is interested, just reach out. We'll throw you in the schedule somewhere.
Yeah. Donald, I won't even see him, brother. Won't even see him. They can have their fun. I'm going to do my thing. Won't even see him.
And we don't try and talk about them on the stream. I know we've could have mentioned them, but we just try and make the show positive, so we try and leave that negative stuff elsewhere.
Absolutely.
And the more I figure, the more we talk about them, the more they're winning in a sense.
Yep.
So we try not to feed into that. Oh my.
I mean, I've been trying to work them.
We'd have Mike on. I just heard he's going to Nashville, so
Yeah, good possibility there.
There you go. Now, are you guys going to do your stream from while you're gone? I'm assuming.
I know at least two of us will be on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to be traveling on the Thursday. I don't remember what my wife's plans she made. It was a long time ago, and it was so far out. I don't even remember what's going on anymore. That's that old age brain getting to me.
So, Mike, you want to go into those questions?
Oh, sure.
Just a second here.
All right, Ken, I got some questions for you.
All right.
We'll start with my favorite. What was your favorite toy as a kid?
It was a Transformer. It was one of the big. I remember my grandfather got me this when I lived in Indianapolis for a couple of years. It was a big Transformer that I don't know how
A really
tall it
big
was.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was really big to me, but it was probably like 2 or 3 feet, maybe. Well, not 3. There's no way it was 3 feet.
Right.
Probably in that 2-foot range. It was one of the big. It was the building, right? The skyscraper. Do you remember?
Okay.
Oh, I don't remember that one. I wasn't big into Transformers, but yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I remember he drove. So him and my grandmother still lived in Kentucky. My dad worked for Lowe's, and for a couple of years he was in Indianapolis. So we all lived there. And I remember my grandparents drove down and got out of his car, and he brought the thing out. It was one of the coolest things I remember as a kid, as far as toys are concerned.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep, I think that's our first Transformer on the show.
I'm old, so.
I actually had a jet transformer. I think it was Slipstream.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the only one I remember is Bumblebee.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime is the big one that I was picturing when Ken said he had a big one. But yeah, but Ken, you're the youngest on the screen tonight, so.
No way.
I think you are. All right, if you can only do one thing on your bucket list, what's it going to be?
Buy a vacation house in St. Croix, Virgin Islands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
We did. We were there April of last year.
Oh, okay.
Amazing place. Amazing people. Beautiful place. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we fully do. We have plans to buy a vacation home over there. A condo or something. And do the whole VRBO thing and rent it out for most of the year.
Right.
And we just have it whenever we want it. We can fly over and go there. So.
Yeah. Well, probably now is not the time to buy.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna wait.
Because-
I'm gonna wait.
So
Trust me, we just sold a house in Kentucky and bought one in Wisconsin. I'm gonna wait for real estate to come back down a little bit.
Yeah.
And one of these days you'll get into your house.
One of these days.
Wow, you're still not in there?
No, I think hopefully by the
Holy
middle
cow.
to end of August. No.
They have to rebuild it?
No, I mean, so they didn't have to rebuild the structure of the house, but I mean everything had to be replaced. Cabinets, countertops, and floors and carpets, the whole nine inside. The problem was how my insurance company handled the cabinets. They authorized 12 feet of cabinets to be replaced, basically just the cabinets that were burned, and the house is 20 years old. So the contractor, when he first came in, and we went over the estimate, and he was talking about that. He was like, They do this all the time. There's no way that we're going to match these 20-year-old cabinets. But we'll go through the motions and then tell them that we could not match them. That specific portion of it took forever. So, yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I was kind of surprised because your insurance company's paying your rent now, correct?
They are, and they're paying a lot for it.
And I'm surprised they weren't trying to push this, you know.
Well, I'll just tell you, so my insurance company pays $6,000 a month for us to stay in this house.
Wow.
So because of their thing with cabinets, they've cost themselves like $24,000 more than they really should have.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That would have paid for all that.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The extra cabinets were only $3,000.
Wow.
So, yeah.
All right. What is the best NFL team ever?
Hold on, I got you.
Go!
There you go.
All
Go,
right.
Pack, go.
Good.
That's a
I just
great
wanted to
question.
clarify for everyone.
That's a great question. That's my favorite
Yeah.
question I've ever been asked on a live stream. I love it.
Well, who would have figured I beat this guy from Wyoming who's a Packer fan?
Right?
Right.
We're everywhere, man. We're everywhere.
That's right. And pick one. Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Don Mikowski.
Brett Favre.
Okay.
Yep.
Why is that?
The old gunslinger.
Yeah.
Fearless, man. I love Aaron Rodgers too. I've got my opinions about Aaron Rodgers. Great
Right.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Great dude, but I do like Brett Favre, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just put
Okay.
it that way. Yeah.
I didn't think you'd pick Don Mikowski, but I had to throw a third one in there.
I mean, I guess you could say Don Mikowski is the reason we have Brett Favre. Because if he had not
Right.
gotten hurt, would they have put Favre
Right.
in? And
Right.
then going into the next season, would they have signed somebody else? Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, Don Mikowski will always have a place in my heart because he was the one who kind of turned the Packers around.
I agree.
That's true.
agree. And that-
Yeah.
That's when I started liking the Packers, was when Don Mikowski was like the magic man, and they got into the playoffs, and that for the first time in a long time. And yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? We weren't good in the 80s? We
Oh.
weren't.
No, we
No.
weren't.
Yeah, I think Bart Starr was a outstanding quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For a 15th round pick.
right.
Oh, wow. All right. And last question. So before the fitness, before the true crime, before the content creating coach, before the beard reviews, what was your passion? Like, what were you really into before all that stuff?
Fantasy football.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I still am, but
Right.
yeah, I'd say fantasy
That
football.
was like, you put most of your focus in was that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, assuming you're talking, the normal answers, right? Like family, obviously, and things like that. But
Yeah.
a hobby, fantasy
Right. Yeah,
football,
hobby.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Good, Carrie. Thanks for checking us out there.
Oh, hey, what's up, Kerry?
Hey.
On mushrooms.
Rodgers on mushrooms will always be the best quarterback.
Well, we're about to find out because he's playing for the Jets now, and he's been on a lot of mushrooms this offseason. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Walter. Yeah, thanks, man. The fire was not that bad. Like we were never really in danger. There was just so much smoke. And we had just moved in the house, so there was a bunch of plastic and everything else sitting around. The plastic was the worst part. That's what generated all the terrible smoke and all that. So, yeah. And it was our cat that set the house on fire, and that cat is still laying in here eating my food and lounging on my couch. So,
Unreal. Yeah, the first week, right? The first week of moving in.
the fourth day. Yeah.
Fourth day.
Yeah.
Man.
You got a couple a few days.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, we had and Jason, you know where we live, you know what town we live in. We bought the house just specifically because of where it is. Like we wanted to be right here. The problem is it's a small town, so there's not much real estate at any one given time. And the way the market was, we bought the house because of where it was. We didn't necessarily love the inside of the house. Like it was definitely a nice house, but we didn't love the carpet or the the color of the walls and all that kind of stuff. So we were over the next couple of years going to repaint, put in new flooring, do all kinds of stuff to it. That probably would have cost us, $50,000-$60,000. We had our $1,000 deductible plus a few thousand we've thrown in for upgrades to carpet and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we're getting a fully restored house. It's not costing us as much as it would have,
Right.
just for the the inconvenience of not being there. So yeah, but yeah, we've been moving for 8 months. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes, it is right in the neighborhood. There are houses right across the street.
It is.
Oh yeah.
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 You got the Don Hudson Center next to it. Across the street, you have what is that faucet company? Anyway, the faucet company that's theirs right across the street, and then basically there's a bank, and then it's all neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine having one of those houses. Throwing parties every weekend.
I would love
Renting
to.
it out to throw parties every weekend.
Yeah, those houses that run all across the front of what's the road? It's the old coach's name. Dang it, I can't remember the name of the road, but the road that goes right there in front of the stadium, the main road. All those houses right there, they always have like their fences decorated and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome to live right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned buying a house in Virgin Islands. My wife and I were recently in Hawaii last week, and the real estate there is just like ridiculous. And I was like, man, 20 years ago, I wish we just would have bought some land, and just made it into something and sell it now. Like
Even rental
ridiculous.
property. When we planned our trip to the Virgin Islands, we looked at Hawaii, we looked at Mexico, we looked at a couple of the islands. And Virgin Islands, as far as going on vacation, was the least expensive of all.
Yeah.
Hawaii was expensive to even vacation to, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We were lucky. We got to stay with my nephew, so we didn't have to pay any hotel.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I was going to say Lombardi. Which one? Okay, Holmgren. Which one is Holmgren Way? One of those is Holmgren Way through there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the street on the side.
Okay,
I think Holgren like runs in between the hotels, isn't it?
Yeah.
maybe so.
Kind of like in between those two hotels there. I've been fortunate enough to get to 2 games there. Hopefully a third soon.
It's a beautiful stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole layout's perfect. I mean, it's just there to party, really. I mean, like the hotel's like right next to the stadium, so you can walk there. And then they got all those restaurants and bars across the street, and
Yeah.
it's really cool. And
They've
even
got that-
you know,
They've got that little
The
kids
hockey
area
place.
over to the side.
yeah.
Yeah, now the sled hill.
The sled hill, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. And there was a place across the street. I can't remember the name of it. I had a Butterburger, but that place had been there the whole time the stadium was there. For as long as I can't remember the name of the place. It wasn't Culver's.
Right. Have you been there since they redid the restaurant that's there in Lambeau? It's I think they call it the 1919
Yeah.
whatever now.
In the atrium.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
1919 Kitchen and Tap. That's it.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if it's there anymore. I went to Brett Favre's Steakhouse. That was right next to the stadium.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
You guys have any moderators? Got to take care of Mike here.
Yeah, really.
We have 3. And I don't think Vato's here.
Bears, come on.
So then it's Becky and E.
Just kidding. Just kidding. You leave Mike alone. He's a good dude, but we got to work on that Bears thing.
Yeah. Yeah, even the hockey games are pretty cool there. Like they got that ice rink right next to the stadium. So if you go when there's a game, you know, and there's just happens to be a hockey game the night before, it's pretty cool to watch.
Right. Never been up there for that. I think Mel has, but I haven't.
And then once a year they have a hockey at Lambeau Field. They freeze the field for a hockey game. Normally around New Year's.
It's probably one of the easiest places to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I really love is whenever it snows, which is like every couple of days, right? Before game day, you know, they hire people, whether they pay them like $10, $15 an hour to go shovel snow out of the stadium.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, last year I was disappointed Buffalo didn't do that. They just moved the game to a different city when they had that blizzard.
Those pictures were unreal, though, how much snow was inside there.
Yeah. Yeah, you stay in there, Chris.
Chris, shouldn't you be like a Patriots fan or something?
Well, that's what I was just thinking.
How can a Patriots fan be a Steelers fan, too? Come on.
Mike, I will say, so we got the Bears comments in the chat. I will say that one thing that Aaron Rodgers did before he left, you know, before he went to the Jets, one thing that he did before he left, he sold his ownership rights to the Bears to Jordan Love. So, you know, that's still going to be the thing.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, all jokes aside, who knows what's going to happen this year?
Yeah.
It's a whole new team.
Yeah.
I don't have a good feeling about Jordan Love. I never have, so I hope I'm wrong. I mean, but yeah, we'll see. We got 2 good running backs.
Right.
We have a good overall team. I think at points Jordan Love will do well, and at points he's going to struggle. But it's his first year. You're going to have that with almost any quarterback.
Yeah, but one good thing, though, is the team's behind him. From what I see on social media, like the team is really supporting him. Like they're ready for him to play. And they're expecting him to ball out. So
we have a good running game. We have good
sign.
Defense. So I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, and everything that I've read and seen, you know, the guys love him in training camp. They love him during OTAs. They've all got his back. You even have Jair Alexander saying he's the best quarterback in the history of the NFL, and you know.
Wouldn't that be amazing if Jordan Love is even better than Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers?
Can we really get lucky 3 times in a row? I don't know. That would be amazing, though.
Yeah. We've already had like 32 good years, 34 good years of quarterback.
Yep. Of all Hall of Fame quarterbacks, yeah. If we have a 4th one, that's just like, you know, everybody in the state of Wisconsin, every Green Bay Packers fan after the Super Bowl, if that was to happen, should just go buy a lottery ticket and chalk up that good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie, I agree. I can't believe we went to the Jets either.
We're smoking the same stuff, huh?
I'm the odd man out, Donald, because I'm not talking about the Packers.
We have a spin-off show, Packers Talk, every week.
There you go.
Season.
There you go.
Literally, if I'm not watching beard content, I I'm literally watching like Packer streams and
Yeah.
I'll send you guys a link. Remind me, I'll text you a link. There's a show that I'm part of, Inside the Huddle. It's an NFL show with another creator, but that's what we talk football. So
Chris, are you a Bills fan as well? And a Patriots fan?
What is he a fan?
And a Steelers fan?
he just
Of
loves
everything?
football.
Yeah.
well, I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I like the Bills. If, obviously Packers are number one. I want them to win the Super Bowl every year. But if they're not going to, I definitely want to see the Bills win pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Bengals. Those two quarterbacks, I think they're only like one more good player away from having a great team in those cities.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm actually surprised the Bills haven't gone farther than they've gotten. They just seem to have bad luck.
Last year should have been the year.
Yeah.
Last year was their best team in a long time.
Well, I saw that. I haven't looked this up lately. What was the running back's name in Minnesota that they cut? Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
The Bills were on like his short list to go to, and I feel like that would have been like the last piece they would have needed. I think it was Dolphins, Bills, and maybe there was one other team that they were talking about. I never did see where he went though. I'm sure by now he's signed somewhere.
I haven't heard of him signing anywhere.
I didn't even realize he was cut.
But oh yeah, and he was trying to be like a package deal with DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, and he still hasn't signed anywhere.
Oh.
And I was like, how is one team going to sign both of them?
Well, the rumors now are that he may go to the Jets.
Yeah, I've heard
jeez.
that too.
Poor
But
Jets.
it just means the Vikings are going to be even worse.
Right. Good for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. True North, you need to get a league started. Yeah, Mike.
Here, Mike here.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
The Bearded Fantasy Football League.
There you go.
Donald.
Do you have a lemon squeezer?
That one. I just do it the old-fashioned way, I guess.
I'm guessing that's an automated lemon squeezer.
Probably, because Corey does everything bougie.
I have one of those little bottles that looks like a lemon. You just squeeze
Yeah,
out the juice.
Yeah, we have one of those. We just bought a new one. Mel says you guys had a citrus press.
I guess. I'm thinking of the garlic press thing that she had, but I know that's not it. Hey, I appreciate you, Ray. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you, brother. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know what all. I know there's a lot of stuff that was kicked kitchen wise, it was lost in the fire, and it's not because it burned. Like the house itself didn't fully burn. I mean, the fire stayed on the stove, but it was smoke, and a lot of that kitchen stuff, is plastic, and the restoration companies, like, if it's plastic, we just toss it because you'll never get it clean. So
You'll never get that smell out of it.
yeah, that's what they said. That smoke get in the pores of that. Even if it's really hard plastic, it'll still get in the little tiny pores of it, and you'll never get it out.
Yeah, when we have a fire or I'm
Yeah.
grilling, I have a hard time getting the smoke smell out of my beard.
Right. Just keep the fire out of the beard. You can
Yeah,
wash it.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. Some other people do.
I've seen a few guys. Yeah. That's why I use a Blackstone. There's no open flame right there.
I get a pit boss. I don't have open flame either.
There you go. Yeah.
No puppies tonight, Donald. They're sleeping. I tell you what, though, it's amazing how much they change even just in a couple days. Like, we got that new crate with the raised floor so they can do their business in it, and like half of it's where they can sleep and the other half's open. Well, they did do their business in it for a couple days, but they quit pooping in it. They know not to poop. So, like, I mean, this is pretty much their schedule. We'll get up in the morning, and anymore, before we even feed them, we just take them outside, just getting them used to it. So they go outside, do their business, come in and eat, wrestle around and play a little bit, put them back in, and they sleep. Next time they get up, outside again, But yeah, they're still doing number one in there, but they won't do a number two. So they're learning just within, like I said, 3 to 4 days. They quit pooping in there. And it's funny. The two boys are over 8 pounds now. Maybelle, she's still in the 7, but she's a high 7. So probably within a day or two, she'll be 8. But yeah, they're 7 weeks today. So next week, they'll be ready to go to their forever home. Oh, and I told some people, but not everybody, we have decided we are keeping Angus, is the one we're keeping. So,
Which one's Angus?
well, I was going to. Angus is the one that's got a little bit of white in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's mostly gray, like the lilac with the little brown eyebrows, got the little brown points, And but he's the one with the white on his face. So,
Okay.
yeah, he's the one we're keeping.
I saw the video you posted. I don't know if it was yesterday or today, but there was one that was trying to play and couldn't get his legs quite under him, and
Yeah, they were. Yeah, see, Franklin's like the brown one. He's like the brown brindle, and man, he was walking like a week before the other two were. I was actually taping their legs because they kept doing like that swimmer. They call that a swimmer. So we, watch videos on YouTube. Gotta love YouTube.
right.
So we were taping their legs to keep them together, and it was helping them. And Gus, he had his on, I don't know why. Mabel, she'd always squirm out of hers. But Gus, we had his taped, and his was on there a good 3 or 4 days. And one day I come home and I thought, you know what? I think it's time. And I cut it off, and he went. I said, well, it must not have been time yet. But then, and they always say, like we have vinyl flooring. And so it's going to be slippy. And they say, when they're in the whelping box, put blankets and towels in there so they can get traction. They were doing better out on the floor than they were in the whelping box. But, yeah, they come around after like 1 or 2 days of not taping them anymore. They were walking. So
There you go.
but there's something else. But, yeah, they're. Oh, and today I'm at about 10:30. I'm getting all these text messages. I think my wife sent me 15 to 20 pictures of them outside again. And she made, boy, it'd be nice if I could quit my job so I could play with puppies all day. I said, oh, yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, I was gonna bring this up. I was asking about Ken's boat. It was brought up once. So
Yeah, I think maybe we bought a used.
So is it your is your I mean, it's your in-laws that have a boat like you were going out before?
No, we
Before
have
you
one
bought
too.
yours?
We have
You
one
had a
also.
couple?
We go out on both. So sometimes we'll go out on my brother-in-law's, and sometimes we'll go out on mine.
Right, but before you bought yours, a couple posts you had on IG, you were out going out with them.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Salmon fishing out on Lake Michigan, and actually, I have to get my boat ready. I got to buy some stuff for my boat for Lake Michigan, but Scott will know what this is, and I've got a Fleet Farm gift card ready to go. This is my store right here, Fleet Farm. Yes.
So, Mills or Blaine's?
Mills. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Blaine's.
Oh, sometimes I go to the Blaine's in Waukesha because they have better deals on like stuff for my car or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but normally I would go to Mills. Blaine's feels like it's backwards.
Yeah, and the few times I've been there, maybe I should go back and try it again. The few times that I've been there, I don't know. I just like Fleet Farm better. So, obviously in Economawalk right now, they're building the one in right down the road, not Elkhorn. Anyway, they're building another one right down the interstate here. So, yeah, that's where I'll be. But I love Fleet Farm because you walk in, you walk straight back. There's the can't say the word on live, but there's the pew-pews back there in the back, right? And then you got the hunting gear, the fishing gear just over to the left, the hunting gear over here, and you can just I could spend hours in that store.
Yeah, definitely.
Muskego. Yeah, Mill said it, Muskego. So they're building the Fleet Farm in Muskego.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to Muskego quite a bit.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know in the chat, Scott and I are only about 20 minutes apart. We've only met up to eat once. That's crazy. We got to meet up some more.
Yeah.
I know we're all busy and working and all that good stuff, but yeah, we're like 20 minutes apart. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Donald, I'm right there with you. I have no idea.
That's why I said Scott would know. It's definitely a Midwest. It's a Midwest thing. Yeah. Really just a Wisconsin thing, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of Farm and Fleet before, though.
As far as I know, Wisconsin's the only state they're in.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they were actually brothers who basically were handed the businesses and they split it. That's why one's a Blaine's and one's a Mills.
Yeah. Yeah, one's Fleet Farm, one's Farm and Fleet.
Yeah.
I still don't know the full story. From what I understand, there was some sort of a disagreement.
Yeah.
And the two brothers went their own ways.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story. I just know they are related.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna answer this question if that's okay, because I know Chris and a couple of people have been curious about this. First of all, I love the Threads app. Absolutely love the Threads app. I've never been a fan of Twitter. For the most part, Twitter's mostly like, people go to Twitter for like their news and politics and stuff like that. Stuff that I'm just not into. I've just never really cared for Twitter. So Threads is Meta's answer for Twitter, right? It's their version of Twitter, which if you've seen the news today, Elon Musk is already talking about suing Meta over Threads. So, but here's my thoughts on Threads. As with any, I guess I'll put on the coach hat for a second. anytime you have a new social media platform, you want to try to be the first to get there and use it in a way to expand your reach. You know, depending on your goals, of course. If you don't care about reach, then, you know, that really doesn't matter too much. But it's a brand new social media platform. It's Meta. So say what you want about Zuckerberg and Facebook and all that, but the man is a genius when it comes to developing a social media platform. And anytime you can be first to a new platform, whether you're a content creator, a business, whatever, like I wish I could have been first to YouTube, for example, right? I mean, the guys that really got to YouTube first, the Mr. Beast, the those guys, McKinnon, all these guys that have the millions and millions of subscribers, they were first to get to what they were doing, right? So yeah, Threads is going to be huge, I think. And if you can get over there early, get there super early, get over there early. And I will say this, read the room and figure out how it works, because it's not going to be just like Instagram. It's not even going to be just like Twitter. So figure out what works on that platform and then model your content after that. So far from what I can tell, Threads is a authentic, you can share pictures and video and stuff like that, but it's going to be an authentic text base. Like, people want to get to know you, share more real stuff than a doctored photo on Instagram, right? A lot of these influencers do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think Threads is going to be awesome.
Yeah. We will see.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it this morning. The first I heard about it was Aaron Johnston. He put it on like a Facebook message or something. Hey, I'm on a new social media platform, like, because I needed another one.
Right.
So I followed it and I looked at it and I was like, oh wow, this just started today. And it's like, okay. So I've had like a Twitter account since 2011, I think. Barely use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Threads, I don't know what I feel about it right now. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I've put a couple stuff out on there, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Billy only knows PB&J. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what. So Mike and Chris, I'm not sure what their BJJ. I don't know what that is.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
They're talking about the fight. Okay, I had to look down in the chat a little bit.
Yeah, they're talking. Yeah, they're talking about fighting. So that's the only thing I can.
Oh yeah,
think of.
Zuck and Elon are supposedly going to fight in an MMA match. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What, dude? I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna be an absolute poop show. It's gonna be a funny fight to watch, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if Zuckerberg knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'm guessing the dude can fight. What does Elon know? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm gonna watch it though because it's probably gonna be funny.
I'm sure it will.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
No, I wonder the same thing. Is it actually going to happen? But supposedly it's going to. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if it does happen, Elon Musk is suing Zuckerberg now and suing Meta. Elon may come in kind of mad.
Jeez.
Hey, thanks, Juan. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for real.
I don't guess I know
his names. You don't know his names?
No, I guess I don't know much about it. What's his kids' names?
Oh, they're bad. Oh,
His first child was it was like XYZ 10 dash something.
Like he's naming a SpaceX ship or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, exactly. let me figure this out here.
Yeah, I thought Nicolas Cage naming his son Kal-El was bad.
Right? Yeah, Billy, I saw that today on somebody posted that on Threads today. They said, Elon and Zuck, whoever wins that fight, they have to give up, or whoever loses that fight, they have to give up their platform. Elon's mom said he can't fight.
Well, how is that fair? One of them has one platform. The other one's got three now.
Okay, so yeah, I can't even say what his child's name is. I don't know if you could see it. Oops.
Well, you got an ad.
Switch to Verizon.
That is your son's name. XAEA12. Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know how to try to say that.
Yeah. The name was partially chosen after the CIA's Lockheed A-12 reconnaissance plane.
Well, that's something to name your kids after.
Right. Yeah, I guess the AE is also kind of artificial intelligence.
Tara says X-Ash A12.
Ash, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I tell you, still weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that it was Ash. Yeah.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Andrew.
Leather. Yeah.
Yes. Never have enough leather.
Never.
So their youngest child, I guess, was born in 2021. Her name is Exa Dark Side Rail.
I'm not even going to go there. Because that poor daughter is going to be a young woman one day, and she's going to be around immature guys, and there's going to be some jokes with that name. I couldn't put my daughter in a spot like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd seen some interesting names. I mean, people make up names every day for their kids.
Yeah.
I mean, Elon Musk is not the only one doing this. Believe me.
Well, no, but he might be the worst.
That may be.
I don't know. I don't think he may not be the worst. It's just we know about it because he's in the spotlight. But yeah, Mike Q, definitely. We've seen some names you have no idea how to pronounce when you call them from the waiting room.
Yeah, I feel bad for the teachers who have to teach them how to write. Yeah.
Right.
Or even pronounce them, like when you walk into class. Balake? Come back to that whole thing. And Tara, that's okay. I mean, you have we know your name though is Tara. That's an actual name, even if it's spelled different. We know Tara.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh.
Oh, there you go, Randy. The dog's going to win the SEC and the national championship again this year.
I wouldn't doubt it, but
Yeah, I think quite a few Georgia players went first round this past year.
Yeah.
well, the past few, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, is it not Tara? Is it? Are we all saying it wrong? I'm trying to read how she's Tira. Oh, is her name? Her name's Tira.
Tira?
Tara.
Here.
Tara.
Tira. Oh.
You got to send
She's
me.
going to have to do a little. Yeah, she's going to have to do a little IG live just to say her name.
Yeah, I feel like we have to
Yeah, 'cause
learn. Yeah.
It's an E, not an A.
It's like saying terror with a Boston accent. So terror.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tara.
Oh, so.
Tara.
Okay. So I'm saying it right. Tara. Okay. Yeah. Maybe
No,
Chris said cinema voice. note, maybe
Tara. Tara.
She says you are saying it exactly right.
So. Okay. All right.
Tara.
I got scared because I hate saying people's names wrong if I can help it.
Well, yeah.
Andrew, congrats, man. Yeah, I know you told me that the other day. Proud of you, dude. Got put on the Dean's list for the first time
Yeah,
and still on
yeah.
Cloud 9.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Good job, Andrew.
Yeah. Congratulations. I don't know if... Yeah, I guess we've heard Chris's accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's spoken on IG Lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pronounced Bob Barker. All right, Bob Barker. There we go.
Oh, boy.
And he's probably getting smacked right now. So, Mike, how long you guys in San Francisco for?
We fly out tomorrow. We're
Oh,
going
tomorrow.
home tomorrow. Yep. Yep, we were just here for a couple of days and got to see pretty much everything we wanted to, so it's cool.
But
Nice.
then you are leaving again.
Yes, then I'm going to Fredericton, New Brunswick next week to do an event out there. And I'll be streaming live from there next week,
Yes.
Nice.
all the way to the other side of the country.
What
Yeah,
airline you flying?
Air Canada.
Tomorrow, too?
Oh, no, tomorrow is United.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you had some trouble with Southwest. I'm a big fan of Southwest, but I'm sad that happened to you.
I was going to wait and tell you that story after your travel was over, but yeah.
I'm a big fan of Southwest. Nothing like that's happened yet. But
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I'll probably have to fly them again because that's my company's preferred airline.
oh yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't happen next time. I think the thing that bothered me the most was the way that they handled it, right? Like the weather thing I get. I mean, when you have planes in the air that can't land because of weather, and air traffic control is trying to get planes down. I mean, that wasn't just Southwest; that was every airline
Right.
flying into St.
Yeah.
Louis. But for us to have, then just still a few hour delay, and my bag still didn't make it on the plane. Like, how does that happen? But
Right.
I mean, people are people, and things do happen. But I wish that when I would have called trying to figure it out, that they would have seemed like maybe they cared a little more. But
Yeah.
all's good. It all ended well. So I got all my stuff. Everything was there. Nothing was broken. So. Yeah, Spirit. I've heard some stuff about Spirit. I don't know if I'll ever want to fly that.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff.
I've flown on Spirit a few years ago. I flew from Cleveland to New Orleans, and it was okay. I mean, it looked like you were flying in an old airplane,
Yeah.
and there was no. It was fine. Like, I didn't have any problems with it.
That's good.
It just looked old.
Is that the airline that has different animals
Mhm.
on it?
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Okay. Yeah, we flew that out of Cleveland to Oregon when we were out west that one year. Oh yeah, we were all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone mentioned, I think it was, I can't remember the name of the person, about going back to San Francisco. And I do have to say this. I've never been to San Francisco before. And lately, like, all I've heard of how bad it is here, like, in regards to like dirtiness, like feces on every street corner and stuff like that. It's not. It's pretty nice here. I was very surprised. Like, there's a homeless problem here, but it's no more than what I saw in Philadelphia or New York City. I mean, it's not as bad as what I've heard. I don't know if anyone else has heard how bad San Francisco is, but it's not as bad as I was. I was expecting a lot worse, but it's been nice. Like, I mean, we haven't had any troubles like that.
Yeah, Billy, on your question about the baggage. So I don't know if all airlines are the same. Southwest policy is 5 days. If your bag is not found within 5 days, then I think you can file a claim for the stuff you had, and that's a process too. But they knew where my bag was because it never got scanned in St. Louis. So I guess it got scanned coming off the plane, but it never got scanned onto the plane going back to Milwaukee. So yeah, they knew it was there. So yeah, luckily it happened when I was coming home because I was only in Columbus for a couple of days. If I would have showed up in Columbus with no work clothes, I would have had to go buy stuff.
Yeah, Mike, that one story where you asked about what to do out there, and it took me a day to think about it, but yeah, I put the Winchester house in there because when my wife and a couple of the kids were out there,
Yeah.
I knew it was a little further away, but I didn't know how much time he had. But yeah, very interesting. You guys look up the Winchester house. It's from the Winchester arms manufacturer, and yeah, a lot of doors that go to nowhere, stairs that go to nowhere, just all kind. It's just all, and they just kept building and building and building, and I guess it's really something. I didn't get to see it, but my wife said it was really strange.
Yeah, I mean, to your thing, I've heard that things about San Francisco also, but I tend to take news and stuff with a grain of salt because typically they only report the bad stuff.
Yeah. It didn't stop us from coming. Like I've always wanted. I've been wanting to come to San Francisco since I was a kid. I used to be a San Francisco Giants fan back when Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, Matt Williams were on the team, and they kept losing to the Cubs. every year back in the late 80s. And ever since then, I've always wanted to go to the Giants game, and I got to go yesterday thanks to VetTix.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome. Like I still would have gone regardless, but just got to throw out VetTix because it's an awesome organization.
It
I know
is.
Scott's used them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone to Bucks games with VetTix tickets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, I was wondering the same thing. Did you have rice-a-roni when you were there?
No, not yet.
It's a San Francisco treat.
I know. I know. It's like the first thing I told my wife when we got here. Yeah, absolutely.
I never got the connection between San Francisco and rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
Well, it's a treat in San Francisco.
Yeah, but is it manufactured in San Francisco? Is it?
I don't know. Oh, one surprising thing was the chocolate Giardini. You know what I'm talking about? The
Ghirardelli?
Oh, Garden.
yeah.
Ghirardelli.
Yeah.
That's San Francisco.
Oh,
And Levi's is from San Francisco.
yes. Yeah, that I knew.
Yeah.
Especially since the football stadium's named after him.
Oh, is it?
Yes. The 49ers stadium is Levi.
Levi Stadium, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know what the Niners stadium was. I keep thinking Candlestick, and I know it's not that.
No, that's what it used to be.
Yeah, and that's where the Giants used to play too.
I bet Alcatraz would be cool to go check out.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was definitely cool. Smaller than I expected. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but I mean, it's big, but I just thought it was bigger. But yeah, definitely cool. Seen Alcatraz, Golden Gate Bridge, but it is cold here. So whenever it's July 6th. It's freezing here.
that's odd.
Apparently not for here. It's typical.
Sounds amazing. And I mean that. I'm not even being sarcastic.
Yeah, it's like nice weather, but we just didn't prepare for it. I mean, we just came from Hawaii earlier this week.
Right?
And who would have expected that Hawaii was the warm one?
So, but yeah, definitely a good time here.
All right, Billy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Have a good night. It's great to see you.
Yeah. Oh, I did see a question earlier. Your streaming's going to be every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, I'm throwing around the idea of moving it back a half hour to 7:30 Eastern, but I'm not sure yet. So, but yeah, as of right now, it's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. May shift back to 7:30, but we'll see.
Yeah, the only reason we went later was because we wanted to be able to have some of the people from the West Coast be able to tune in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to find a night that's open, because I don't want to block. Thursday nights are pretty much full up. Could go back to Mondays, but streaming Monday. I mean, Mondays are just. Nope, he left.
Yeah.
Looks like Scott went back to Monday. Mondays are just. I mean, after a weekend and back to work on Mondays. Sometimes Mondays can be hard. But.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I think it's settings on this computer. It says it's using too much memory, so it shut it down.
Oh.
New computer problems.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new computer?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we were. We were in San Diego one time. We went to the San Diego Zoo, and they said the same thing about the weather. It's usually, it's cooler, like 60s and 70s,
Mm.
not like the 80s or 90s. And they even say like Oregon. Well, Oregon has a little bit of a mountain range. I guess if you're east of the mountain range, you'll get snow. But like
Right.
west of the mountain range, they hardly get any snow, even though they're north, because of the ocean effect. They don't hardly get any snow.
Yeah.
Well, southern Oregon and northern California, they call it the banana belt, and it's like the section where it's like pretty much 65, 70 year round. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't get
yeah,
hotter
and
or
you don't.
colder.
And I think it's San Francisco. They said you really don't want to swim in the
No.
ocean north of San Francisco because the freaking water's so cold.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I've never been out to California. I think St. Louis is the furthest west I've ever been.
Wow.
That's not that far west, right?
Really? Wow.
When we went out to Wyoming, it was like being in Wisconsin.
Was it?
There's so many Wisconsin things.
Yeah.
What-
Culver's. What else was there?
We went to that one, Shields, that's actually a Wisconsin company,
Oh yeah.
where they had the Ferris wheel indoors.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. We drove by a bunch of stuff, and it was like we were home.
Nice.
Yep.
Making Tara homesick. Yeah, if you didn't catch Beer Times with Scott, Tara's from Los Angeles and played basketball and scholarships, so
Right.
making her feel homesick.
Yeah. Well, there's Scott. Scott keeps leaving. Jeez. New computer. Well, I have to duck out. We have some things to do before leaving tomorrow. But I'll wait till Scott gets back in here.
Here.
You're here. Scott, I was just telling him I actually have to go. Gotta get some stuff done before we fly out tomorrow. But Ken, thank you for coming on the show. Thanks to you, we have a show.
Well,
Thanks to you, Scott and Jason, we have a show. But I think you're a big influence when they started it.
yeah.
We're just coming about a year since I joined. So a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
episode 77. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to take credit, but I am happy to be a little part of the story. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, I appreciate it, Mike. It's great to come hang out with you guys.
Mhm.
I'll do it again sometime for sure. Have to have you guys all on
Yeah.
my show at some point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was just going to ask, are you going to have guests on too?
Yep, I'll still do my interview shows. Actually, next Monday, my coach will be on, so we'll talk about some nutrition and 75 hard, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll have
Coaching the coach.
Coach. Yeah, yeah, doing a better job, helping me out. But yeah, so we'll do interviews with fitness guys, we'll do interviews with just like I was doing before with beard company owners and other creators and stuff like that. So you guys are definitely on my list to come hang out one night.
All right, Beard Respect family in the chat. Thank you for stopping by tonight, and I'll see you guys later.
Y'all be safe,
Yeah,
brother.
Mike.
Have a good night, everyone. See you next Thursday.